How about now?
Much better.
Now we're down to 38 minutes. We're going to have to really be tight.
Okay. Hey, yes, folks, welcome to Hesby Street, the best podcast where we do get it all done in 35 minutes or less.
That's recorded. That's probably going to go in the episode.
Oh, fuck.
Hello, Hesbos. Welcome to Hesby Street.
Welcome back.
Welcome, unless this is your first time. In which case, welcome to the family.
If it's your first time, you must be lost. You ain't from around here, are you?
You're in it now, dude.
It is a Hesby Street. You might head on back to where you came from, whatever podcast network you came from. Okay, I'm done.
You're done? Okay, so we have live dates. Check them out at hesbystreetpod.com. Zach will be in Long Beach July 30th. He'll also be at Citizen in Los Angeles every Wednesday and
Sunday.
That's right. I will be in Bass Lake the 23rd of July, Long Beach, August 17th. I'll be up in Mount Shasta September 10th, Cobb's Comedy Club October 6th to 8th with Neil Brennan. Should be fun.
Fuck yeah.
A few of them are sold out. You can find those dates at hesbystreetpod.com. You can buy merch. You can also head over to patreon.com/hesbystreet.
Get that bonus episode.
Bonus app every Friday, plus some extra stuff. And then, yeah, other than that, just keep enjoying the Instagram. Subscribe.
Just
TikTok,
like and subscribe. Tell a friend. Tell one friend.
Smash buttons.
Smash everything. Okay, we got to get started.
Let's get into it.
Come on.
What do we got?
Oh.
You want me to start?
Kick it off, dude.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm up. Okay. I was thinking, it's July. Mm-hmm. That's the month we're existing in right now.
Yeah.
And so, I feel like we have enough time to make a Christmas movie, like a Hallmark-style Hesby Street Christmas movie.
July, August, September, October. Yeah. A
You
full
know?
movie.
So I have a few ideas for it.
Okay.
I want to go, I really want to follow that Hallmark Christmas movie cadence, but, put our flavor on it. Make it a little more realistic.
Okay.
You know, when the woman invites the dude over to meet the family,
okay,
for example, instead of it being just complete jovialness, made that word up.
Okay.
At some point I want an uncle to say the phrase, let's not politicize this tragedy, hun. You know, I want to put that into it a little bit.
Okay.
I also want there to be a sex scene. There's never a sex scene in Hallmark movies. Have you noticed that?
So we're covering a lot here. You want us to address politics or the...
Well, it's a whole movie. I'm saying these are just some highlights. We have a lot to fill in.
Right.
Are you just upset that I went from shooting to
sex? Yeah.
Well, keep up, bud.
Well, this must be
This is a big
the same
Christmas
nerve
movie
of your brain. Tragedy and fucking.
Well, normally when we do, I thought you were going to... Well, I mean, we can talk more about that if you want. You want to stick with the dinner scene before I get to the sex scene?
Oh, those are different scenes.
Those are different scenes.
Okay.
Was that not clear?
Otherwise, I'm like, dude, I don't know if Hallmark's going to ever return your calls. It's not really their brand.
I don't think it's going to be on Hallmark.
Oh,
no, this is more of a...
straight to YouTube.
No, I was thinking more like...
Crackle.
Yes, yeah, Crackle. Or even what's Ben Shapiro on?
I don't know. What is he on? I don't know what he is on in terms of medical prescriptions, and I don't know what he is on network-wise. We're just putting up for your consideration. Posters all over LA for Emmy Awards or Oscars, and it's just a guy with a woman's legs around at the dinner table, and a grandpa's got a MAGA hat on, and he looks mad, and it's called I
love how
stuffed turkey or something like that.
I love how, I mean, I was just starting with some ideas for scenes, but you're basing the whole movie around the dinner scene and the sex scene.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's fair.
And he goes, and then Grandpa's watching it, and he's like, as long as we're not talking politics. As long as she's having that baby.
Now pass the gravy. Not that.
That's going to be a good movie. That's going to be a really good movie.
I think it is, man.
Yeah.
I want the sex scene to be realistic, so a little dirty.
Damn, dude,
messy.
you're going to have a short career as a director.
Why?
Because your direction is going to be actually fuck.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not
Everyone
at all.
ready? Sound,
No.
speeding. Actually, fuck. You don't even say action. Actually, fuck.
Actionally fuck.
Actionally. I do like this uncle character that's like, look, it's always been a gingerbread man. It's going to be a gingerbread man until you kill me. Till the Lord takes me home.
He's like, yeah, so that's Uncle Max. Sorry about him. I feel like a good title could be Sorry About Uncle Max. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're just spitballing now.
But Uncle Max is like kinky. That's what you got to realize about him. It's like he's a full-blown swinger.
Yeah.
So he's like, look, I may have hard-lining political views, but I am an all-gender restaurant over here.
I'll fuck anything.
You can put everything here.
Any gender. Doesn't even have to have a gender.
And
Doesn't
at the
have to
end,
be
we're
alive.
like, oh, Uncle Max. And it's like the happy couple looking at him.
Yeah, I want the final scene, the final line.
Do you want to spoil it?
No, yes. The
Okay.
final line before the credits, I want it to be, all right, who's using the bathroom first? So that's how you know the sex scene was.
Okay.
There's no cuddling after.
Right.
Right? It's
and
like,
a dog has to bark once.
all right, so I got some holes to fill in, but I
Yeah.
think that's a good start.
Quite actionally.
Quite actionally.
Actually, fuck should be the new action, man.
Yeah, like Love Actually Fuck.
Love actually fuck. Hear me out.
That's the Chris's
Executives.
title.
Is this what screenwriting is?
I think we just did it.
Wow.
I think, Joe, tell us if we're wrong. Are we supposed to have like should we put this a note card on the wall kind of deal?
I mean, yeah, you got to get your plot points up on the wall. You know, you need to map it out. You know,
We didn't map it out.
got to map it out.
Someone's gonna steal that.
You got to show the growth of the character.
Is that true?
Yeah. You got every character has to have an arc.
I want my character's arc to be when he's having sex and he says I'm about to come. He can never say it normally. So it's like he's on all these hot dates. It's like Wedding Crashers, you know? And it's like, God, this isn't, I'm trying to get this to go right. And it's just a montage of him being like, ooh, knock, knock. What? I'm actually going to come.
She's like, I'm actually gonna come who?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I don't get it.
He can't do it normally. So the next time he's like, "Did you hear this? You hear this one about me actually coming?
What?
I'm gonna come.
You're gonna actually get up and leave.
I'm actually sorry."
That would be rough if you came as Seinfeld every time.
I would hate to come.
You'd have to be like, so I'm a 10, but but when you know what? Never mind.
You'll
Yeah.
find out. And I hope you enjoy yourself up until that moment.
No one's ever made me Kramered before.
He's like, I gotta pull out. Speaking of, she's a 10 butt.
Right.
I found the real Wubzy. Open your Instagram right now.
No way.
Yes. Open your Instagram.
I saw you sent me a thing right before we started.
Someone sent me this reel, and it is a gorgeous British woman.
Now, did they send you this reel because they knew
No.
Wubzy?
No, they didn't.
Should I play it?
Play it. Hold it. Turn it up.
Essex is a continent.
No, it's a county.
Oh, what, a country?
A county.
What's the difference between a county and a country?
Country.
So country is like England.
Yeah.
So Wales is in
country.
Cardiff.
No,
Cardiff's the capital of Wales.
Yeah.
So I'm from Liverpool, so I live in a country,
No, Liverpool's a city.
a city.
Yeah.
If you go on a plane and go to another place, that's still United Kingdom, isn't
Depends
it?
where. Where,
Yeah,
where do you want to go?
So Spain,
That's not
No,
United
that's Europe.
Kingdom. That's Europe.
but it's still in the United
Europe.
No.
Kingdom.
No, Europe
It's
is
out
a
of the
continent.
It's
so
in the EU. It's
Yeah.
in Europe. It's in Europe.
So
Oof.
she's a 10, and she's gorgeous.
She is-
For the listeners at
She
home.
is gorgeous.
We'll try and get it.
Oh, we're gonna see it. No, it's gonna be. It'll have been up on the screen.
Watch our YouTube to see the video, but She's a beautiful woman on clearly some British dating show.
I mean, I get it. You know what? I'm
Would
defending the love of my life.
I mean,
What's county, country, city?
we found Wubzy.
Yeah,
the
she
accent's
is-
a little different. She's a Scouse,
She's a Scouser.
but if you're just sitting with her, she's like, "Are the United States really united?"
Well, it's different these days. Less so than we used to be.
When you cross state lines, is it
Yeah.
like you're in Asia?
No.
Is water like a border between places?
It couldn't be. Listen,
If you're in water,
what do you
Are
like?
you in
Why do
America?
we always talk about geography, Wubs? Let's talk about, there's got to be something you're good at.
yeah,
Like, what do you do?
fashion.
Fashion. Yeah, what's your favorite material?
I like silk because they say it came from a worm, which is kind of wild, isn't it?
That is wild.
A whole worm.
Yep, one whole worm.
It's worm poop, or is it like worm spider web? They've removed me from the tour every time.
I don't think silk as you know it, because you're thinking of silkworm,
Right.
but I don't think that's actually where silk comes from.
It's a different animal altogether.
Yeah, animal. Different animal.
It's a different beast.
Yeah, it's a different thing.
Do you think Native Americans is just anyone born in America? Born and raised? Are you a Native American?
Yeah, I could see how you might think that, but no.
What are you? What are you?
It's better, Wubs. We just don't go down this road again.
Should we just wank again?
Yeah, let's wank.
Is this the part where I say sorry about speaking so much and we just wank?
You don't be sorry.
Well, you say
never be sorry.
He always says he doesn't have the energy to answer all these questions consecutively without a wanking.
All
in the
right,
middle.
don't make me sound.
It's what you said. You said I'm tired of talking.
Well, it's hot. You know, I don't know if you know that about Europe right now. It's heat wave.
Oh right.
So it's a lot to try to explain right now. But maybe come fall, I'll have more energy.
He says if we get a pool, he'll answer more of my questions patiently.
That's right. So subscribe to the Patreon.
Become a patron so Torio will stop slamming things at my questions.
All right, now I'm abusive, Wubsy.
About apples. You slam things. It's just how you are.
Remind me the apple question you asked.
Oh, like, is apples like in the Bible, in it?
There is an apple in the Bible, sure.
What's it do?
It tempts.
I was
Like, you know how when I have my keys out and you get distracted.
right,
It's kind of like that.
and you say don't touch them because I might hurt myself, and you warn me.
And then you do it. And what happens?
I have to leave the garden, and I notice I'm naked.
Yeah,
I'm
very
ashamed.
similar.
I'm ashamed, and I've been cast away.
Yep. So now you get it?
Yeah, you're God, isn't it?
A little bit. A bit. All right. So you found this woman.
Yeah.
Did you find more videos? Are there more videos ever?
I didn't want to find more. I want her to live as Wubzy in my brain.
Yeah.
But it was pretty great to see that
That
this outrageous character, I manifested her
You manifested this human
into
being.
existence.
Which is a bummer because she could have been so smart.
Right.
And yet, this is the thing with manifestation. We talked about this.
Careful.
Careful.
With the power you
You
wield.
can manifest. You can ruin lives.
Yeah. By manifesting.
But I would like to meet her. I would love to have her on the podcast.
Would you date her?
I would date someone that was really dumb with geography, sure.
No, but it's not just dumb with... I mean,
But
like,
that's
come
the
on.
thing is I'd have... Probably not.
Yeah.
But I would be open to it. But I don't know if I necessarily see her and I connecting.
But if the sex is amazing, and everywhere you go, you get, like, VIP treatment because you're with this. Like, you must be someone powerful if you're with...
I'll tell you what, I'd definitely try it out.
Yeah.
I would try it out.
Yeah.
And, you know, just like any other person that's interested in me.
I'll try you out.
Oh, let's give it a shot.
Such a romantic.
I'm not, you know, I can't be picky at this point.
I think you can.
You want to hear a weird story?
Yes.
Or do you want to keep talking about Wubsy?
No, I want to hear a weird story.
So, my mother, you know
Okay.
my mom? Have you met her?
I have not met your mom.
she's very Italian. You know, she's not very Italian. She was born in America, but she's got that. You know, her parents were born in Italian. She's got the Italian mom. She fits the Italian mom trope sometimes.
Whoa, funny.
And so she's been talking to me about this.
Wooden spoon that she hits you with?
Yes, she's like, you got to listen.
She
I'm
doesn't.
like,
have,
why are you doing the accent?
She doesn't have actual recipes.
Yeah.
She just eyeballs everything.
Terrible cook, but she just likes that. I'm like, Mom, you got to follow a recipe. You just put up. That's not even a measurement of salt.
I printed it out, Mom. Just follow Martha Stewart.
Nah, I got it.
Martha Stewart. It doesn't end in a vowel. I cannot.
You don't have an accent. So she watches like food shows, big food show. You get along with her.
I love her.
So there's a food truck show. Have you heard of this?
Yes.
Do you watch it?
No.
So she every time we talk once or twice, at least twice a week on the phone. She just keeps bringing up this food truck. She's like, lady that owned this food truck, you should meet her. You know, maybe you fall in love. Maybe
Because she's single?
yeah, I don't know. That wouldn't have stopped my mom. Who knows?
Like, Mom, her kids are leaning over
Yeah.
the fucking
She's like, you got to go to this food truck.
break up a family in this truck.
So yesterday, she's like, I think it's kind of by your neighborhood, maybe. You know?
Oh, my
It's like a
God.
pop-up thing. And so I'm like, you know what, Mom? I'll go to this food truck. I'll try to fall in love with the woman of this food truck. If for nothing else, just so you stop.
That's hilarious.
So I went over. Place is called. It's like a pop-up, so it's not in a truck this time. They're like cooking in a kitchen of a restaurant, and then super good restaurant. It's called or Vibe. What was it? Jewel. It's like in Silver Lakey Vibe area.
Yeah.
And then the food truck's called Senorita, but it's spelled with the word "eat" in it. Very clever. The food trucks have to be. So I go, and you saw the photo of that quesadilla thing I got, and it's vegan.
Wow.
And I don't know how they did the like fake cheese and fake meat, but it was fire. And then I left. I didn't meet her. She was in the kitchen the whole time. I never was trying to meet her.
You didn't do the compliments to
I
the
wasn't going
chef?
to be like, hey, can I talk to can you bring her out? Can I talk to them? Of course not.
Bring her out.
But
You don't
I
say
just-
bring her out. You go, my compliments to the chef.
They don't bring the chef out. The
But
chef
they'll-
doesn't come out when you
But
do
sometimes
that.
they'll go say, hey, chef, this person wanted to let you know they loved it. And then the chef will be like, who?
I messed up, man. I messed up.
I'll teach you next time.
But so I told my mom, I was like, hey, I went. It's super good. She's like, did you meet the? No, of course she's in the kitchen. I didn't
Yeah.
meet her. And she didn't really get it. I think that's the Italian grammar. She's like, I really thought that was going to work.
She's like, why didn't you just...
I really thought you going to eat at this woman's place would be the start of the great love affair.
I mean, dude, you guys are both hovering near each other mentally because you're kicking around Hallmark movie love story ideas.
That's true.
She's trying to feed you an actual Hallmark movie love story. You know? She's like, carry a tray of stuff. And when she walks out of the kitchen and go do something, bump into her, spill your stuff, and go, oh, that's okay. And you both go down to pick up the stuff.
It's insane. It's insane behavior to think that meet cutes exist in the real world. That is not how life works.
You gotta.
There's
dude.
no.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not. How'd you meet your girlfriend?
When I least expected it, when my guard was down, I was ready to meet. I was feeling cute.
But I guess the reason I bring this up.
That night, I
Yeah.
met her. I'd run into 5 people. And each of them got the same treatment. I went, should we do... I'm sorry. Zach. I'm Zach.
Do you own a failing bookstore by chance?
Were you the one whose bakery burned down? That's terrible. You know, me and the kids, we go sing at the houses.
Not my kids. Love to have one
Other
someday.
people's. Other people's. But they trust me with
They
them.
just kind of follow me around.
I started a singing camp. And we've just been fundraising. For, I guess we're just waiting for that special cause. Anyway, Jgerbomb? Could I get you a Irish car?
Do you like dropping alcohol into beer and then chugging it before it gets too coagulated?
I'm sorry, do you have a chopstick I could use to sit on the top, or just the short one? And you got to bang, and then
Do you remember is it each? What's this chant? Do you know the chant? And then you bang the table.
And we each. Do you want a boot? I'm sorry, I just couldn't help but notice you not having a straw to stick in this dragon punch bowl. I don't think I'm going to finish this thing tonight. I had like 9 corn dogs outside. You're just like an absolute disgusting person. You're like, oh yeah, I actually don't live in the area. I come here because they got one newspaper machine that doesn't work, and you can just take them all.
And then you stand at the intersection. You can make upwards of $7-8.
But you got to scream at people. You got to make them feel bad at that red light.
You have to want it. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm not going to tell you my name. But what's yours? I don't trust you yet. You're just like the weirdest. It's like an incel Hallmark movie.
You're like, sorry, my hand's wet. It's not because I just washed.
They sweat when I'm super confused.
And also when I'm not. They pretty much always sweat.
I'm not a Chad. And you must be a total bitch. Just a Hallmark.
You want to buy me a drink?
We're equals now. Dude, incel Hallmark movie has to be the fucking...
It'd be amazing. Yeah, just him being like, I know you're not going to sleep with me. So, like, what the hell?
She's like, oh my God, this guy knows everything I'm thinking.
Yeah, so I guess we were talking about Wubzy.
Yeah.
And
Well, no, we were talking about your mom. We've long left Wubzy.
that's true. Well, I guess the
Idea that your mom thinks you could just walk into a restaurant.
it also just sometimes you just need to you can't always resist the Italian mother is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You sometimes you just got to be like, all right, Mom,
Yeah.
I'm going to go to this food truck for you.
Hey, Mom, yeah. Oh, no, I'm going to give love a shot, like you told me. I'm on my way there. The 7-Eleven on Wilshire.
So she just opens the door for people and hopes she gets $1 on the way out. Yeah, I gave her $1. She said I think she said thank you. It was more of a screech, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try again in a week.
Yeah, so, hey, Mom, it's Tuesday. I'm going to that 7-Eleven. You said she delivers there first, Bud Light truck. Okay, I might go to the bar after because she's not here and I've been waiting for a little bit. I'll go wait at the bar after and see if she needs like a help with her clipboard.
Yeah, no, I canceled 2 gigs for this, so it's I'm in it now.
I'm gonna go say hi to them. That's what my mom always does. She'll tell my brother, I met a nice man in New Orleans. Go say hi to him. And my brother's like, in what? Like where?
New Orleans.
Yeah,
what don't you get?
Just call him. I told him you're there. He's expecting you. I'm like, are we having dinner or just should I knock on his door and say hi? But it's very Morocco. Like no one's doing anything.
Right.
So it's like go by their house and hang out all day with them.
Why aren't they doing anything?
in Morocco?
Yeah. Is that how it is still?
They were like,
I feel like that was just how life was.
it was just how life. Yeah.
Pre-internet and
So
stuff.
the people that haven't assimilated and like gone to university and gotten like real jobs,
Yeah.
there'll just be a guy like an old guy that sits by a door at like a bus
Right.
station, and he is kind of like,
But I think even
"Do you need me to get up and get the door?"
even in
I'm technically the door
even
guy.
in America, it's like when we were little kids, there was more. You would even I think of like the Sebastian bit. People just used to stop by, grab
Yeah.
the Intiments.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah,
But I just don't think that's how life is anymore.
right.
But maybe in
'Cause we'll have
Morocco
to have
it
so
is.
many jobs.
We're just we're like, yeah, I might be able to hang. I'm supposed to go to the gym in between my 3rd and 4th job. I don't know why.
And I got to deliver this Burger King to someone that lives next door to the Burger King.
Yesterday I saw someone. I was out for a walk. I walk. And there was someone outside waiting. It was like meet their Uber Eats driver.
Uh-huh.
And it was like a couple in the car. So they were driving Uber Eats together. And I start thinking like a comic. And I'm just like, is this just so they can, is this their one chance to hang?
That's funny.
It's like, hey, I would love to see you. And they're like, all right, well, I mean, you can Uber Eats drive with me. It's like, is that just our life now?
Right.
Bummed me out.
That's great. That's actually a really funny scene in like a movie.
Megan did that with me. when I was
Really?
when I was a Postmates driver.
Yeah.
She
I
would,
mean,
she would ride along with me just to keep me company while I was doing it.
Well, that's fun.
that's so sweet, but so sad.
Why is
It wasn't
sad?
like every time. It was
No,
like,
I know it's not every time.
It was
what's
like we
sad
were going
about
to do a date afterwards. So it's like I'm gonna like we were going to go see a movie afterwards. So like I don't know.
Yeah. That doesn't seem sad at all to me. I don't know what the sad part is.
Yeah, you know what? You're sad, Torio.
No, it's not sad. It's not sad that you had to do it, or that it's just sad that that's where we're at.
Oh,
Like our generation, where it's like, okay, I'm going to go work my day job, then I'm going to Uber Eats drive,
Yeah.
and then we can probably go, and then if I can get done and I'm close to this neighborhood, then we can check out this movie, and then we can go home and have sex, but it's got to be quick because I got to get up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
I worked the midnight to 5 a.m.
Yeah,
shift.
yeah, right, and it's just
No, I think it's nice. It's just like, hey, I got free time. I'll come. I want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
It's just wanting to spend time with someone. It's a very specific thing.
Yeah. The world is in shambles, though, Torio. Thank you for reminding us.
yeah. Which brings me to my Jack Knight story. I want to tell it.
Okay.
I like Jack Knight. He was an amazing comic, passed away. And so I never know how to deal with death.
Me neither.
So it's like, how do
If you don't know who
segue
Jack
into it?
Knight is, he was this really. He was already successful, I think. Up and coming
Crazy
comedian, writer,
successful.
very talented guy.
So I guess I'm trying to think of when I guess Clusterfest I did 2017.
Okay.
So it was a pretty big deal for me at the time. I was
Yeah.
a newer comic, and he was on. I was the host. I was hosting the show. It was a showcase,
Okay.
He was on it. Natasha Leggero headlined. A few other comics. And so the way it works at Clusterfest is there's like is the Bill Graham Auditorium. So like the top floor left section was like the entrance. There was on the right side there was a showroom, and then you could also enter the main. Have you ever been to the Bill Graham? A huge indoor venue. And then the left side of upstairs was like the performer lounge. So you could go in, you'd get paid, you get your free drinks, free food, just hang out,
Green
right?
room.
Because it's like an 8-hour festival or whatever. So we do the show kind of on that right side room, and I had a fine set. I'm hosting, whatever. Jack destroys. First time meeting Jack, cool, great guy, one of the best comics. It is like a legit tragedy just for the comedy.
Right.
And then I'm walking back to the lounge to go grab like a beer, and maybe I get the beer. I'm walking out of the lounge, and then a lady that was at the show is like, "Oh, I saw your show." And you're kind of like, okay, I'm at Clusterfest, and like now a fan's kind of,
Right.
and she goes, who was the first comic, right? And I was like, oh, I was the first comic. Like I knew what she meant, but I was
Right.
like, I'm just kind of cheeky with her, and
Yeah.
I was like, who was the first comic? And she was like, she was like, no. Or I said, I'm the first comic,
Yeah.
right? Sorry. And she goes, no, but like the first real comic, right? And I'm laughing, and the security guard to like let the performers in, it's like horrified. She's just like, oh my. And then she realizes what she's done after and I'm just like, it was Jack Knight, And she's like, he's so funny. Like, is he back there?
That's hilarious.
I honestly have no idea.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know. Have a great day.
Yeah.
And then the security guard I remember was like, that's the most brutal thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. That's
And,
a pretty regular occurrence. In
It is a
stand-up.
pretty regular occurrence. Jack was cool though. We did the setup together that night too.
Oh, cool.
I was able to get him on that. Super funny.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
But I'll never forget that lady. Who was the first real comic?
The first
real
real
comic
comic.
was Jack Knight.
Yeah.
He's very funny.
That's great.
Yeah. It's just humbling because
You
you're
should call your-
doing comedy Central's Clusterfest.
Yeah.
I've made it in my mind. In my 4 years into comedy,
I am
5
now
years
a real comic.
I'm a real comic now.
And
And
someone
then-
goes, no, you're not.
And then it's like, but no, the first real comedian.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, the story's very much about me, barely about Jack Knight. But
Your special should be called First Real Comedian. And The First Real Comedian.
yeah,
Or The First Real Comic. And everyone thinks like, who the fuck is this guy? And then your closing bit is just a story about how someone else is.
yeah. So yeah, I don't want to dwell on it too much, but it sucks, man. We've been
Yeah.
through. There's a few of these this year, and
Yeah.
it's just hard.
It's
Yeah, that was a tough one for me. Even though I didn't know him that well, I did a few shows with him. I doubt he would have even remembered me, but
yeah.
some of them hit harder than others, and
Yeah.
you never really know why.
Yeah.
But I think because for him it was like, for me, I knew how funny he was.
Right.
You know? And it was like, not that that's how you should value a human being's life, but
I would see people doing this to themselves for not being good enough. And all these guys are like, great. I'm like, well, that's supposed to be the thing that like keeps you going.
that's the thing is like, you know, and I even rewatched Neil Brennan's Three Mics thing,
Yeah.
where he has that line where he's like, when I knew it was a problem and I needed to seek help was when I sold a script and I couldn't stop crying because of depression.
Damn.
You know, so you see these people with success
Yeah. And it doesn't matter.
and it doesn't matter. And so
It's a bummer. It's a real bummer.
Yeah, mental health, real thing. Keep on top of it. Look into it. Let's end it on a banger, though.
Okay, all right. On a lighter note, I've been reading this book about the extermination of Native Americans.
Hell yeah, dude.
And
In the book, it's, if I remember right, because I read about it, it's to let's get it going again, right? It's not a nonfiction past book.
no, it's more like a pamphlet. Yeah. Literature, the guy called it when he handed it to me. I wanted to give you some literature to check out. No, it's this book about the Plains Indians, and it's fucking wild. I guess we're bordering on fun fact Zack shit.
Right.
But Comanches were just like bad motherfuckers.
Right.
Like they murdered everyone.
Now, was Geronimo a Comanche?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was something else. And Comanches were also broken up into like 5 groups.
Okay.
But something that kind of cracked me up was like they had very, you know, like we throughout history we've kind of had like joking Native American names. You know, it's like sits with bull, whatever, or like takes long crap. But like they actually had oddly specific names like
Right.
that. So it'll be like one guy's name was just like ran away once.
It's like clowning on you.
Yeah, hey, there's ran away once. It's like, guys, it was one time.
What would my name be?
Well, hold on. They get more specific.
Okay.
You know, vision went blurry for a second there. I guess that would be you. Touch his ears when anxious.
Do my hands look right?
Yeah, but then they had one name that was like a little too vulgar that they didn't even want to repeat the Native American name, and it was just like, again, oddly specific. It was like wakes up with such a rager that he cannot sleep comfortably any longer. There is no position to lie down, and he just straight up has to be a morning person now. And he's not a morning person.
Has to pee and hurts to pee.
It's like laughs at weird times.
It's like, dude, Geronimo just died.
Right.
I can't.
He's like, you know my name, man. You know what I am.
I am who I am.
You know what this is. Want son to cute meat people. Meet cute people.
Meet cute people.
Yeah.
I'm trying, Mom.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Tries for mom.
Tries for Mom. Ends up going to room.
Goes to room. Yeah. It's funny how like oddly specific they were,
Yeah.
but like funny. It was like smells weird.
Yeah, I feel like yours
Horny
would be
a
like
lot.
may have pooped pants. Probably didn't, but unsure.
Pooped pants the most out of all of us by a lot.
Like, why do you have to put by a lot?
Yeah. Guys, we can shorten the
We
names.
could do a
We don't need to
nickname.
do-
You guys are a nicknames?
How about Poopy?
Hey, I know the white guy sucks, but they got some good ideas.
Yeah.
How about just poops a lot?
Never wears shirt.
Never wear shirt.
He's like, I was thinking more like great bod.
Okay, bod.
Okay, bod. Yeah, it's pretty wild. They're basically going to war with these fucking the Comanches, and their Comanches are fucking brutal motherfuckers. So there's this back and forth, and white people just can't beat them. Like they can't,
Right.
Until this fucking, because they can't shoot bows and arrows like they can. It's like they shoot bows and arrows like machine guns.
Right.
Like we would have outlawed bows and arrows if we could shoot them like we. Actually, no, we wouldn't.
No, we wouldn't have. Yeah.
But
We would just have a bow and arrow lobby.
we would just have teachers learn to shoot bow and arrows 10 at a time. But then this guy invented the Colt revolver.
Oh,
And that's the gun that won the West.
right.
But he invented it, and then no one wanted it. Like, it didn't take off, and he was, like, bankrupt. And
I didn't know that.
Like, 5 years go by, and these soldiers, the Texas Rangers out in the middle of fucking nowhere, are like, yo, dude, we just got, like, a surplus from some Navy base closing down. These guns are sick. And he was, like, reading the letter.
They
like,
said that.
they're
These
loving
guns
it?
are sick.
He's like, dude, these guns are dope as fuck, dude. I'm straight up murking fools. And the guy's like, really? They really like it? My murder weapon worked?
Finally.
And they meet. So it's just like really good advice. It's like a hopeful story for comics.
Totally.
Because look, you've been in the game for years. I've been in the game for
and
years.
someday we're gonna murk fools.
We're going to kill.
Yeah.
We're going to kill so hard that America will be stronger.
That's nice,
That's
man.
the message I leave you with.
All right. Well, I think that's a good message for the pod.
Word on the wire. People are dying by the thousands. Enough. What's the gun they're using? What does the gun...
Right. You
Colt.
just like
I'm moving back out, Mom. Fuck yourself, Doug. You're not my dad, Doug. You're not my fucking dad. I'm going to be a millionaire. I'll find love on the frontier, Ma. I'm going west, Ma. I'll find love
they
there.
got food trucks out there, Ma.
The Plains Indians. We're all looking for love out in the west. Come on, Ma.
She'll have less options.
Ma, I'm gonna go to the Pueblos. I'm gonna stay at the what do you call it? The mission.
Adobe.
We're gonna build a thing, Ma. It's gonna be fine.
Oh, they got the greatest bell.
Ma, I met a lady. She's beautiful. She's Comanche.
She's widowed.
It's close to the Italian, Ma. Now you're getting picky, Ma.
Hey, Hesbos, thank you for listening to the podcast
And watching.
and or watching on YouTube. And what else? You thank them. You thanks them.
Hey, Hesbos.
You got this. You got.
Hey there, Hesbos.
No. Like the first time.
Genuine. Hey, Hesbos.
No. Higher.
Hey, Hesbos. Is that it?
Yeah.
Hey, Hesbos.
Keep it there.
Right there.
Keep it there.
Hey, Hesbos. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Like and subscribe.
Nah.
Too wacky. I'm like way too wacky right now. I'm like an animated person. Hey, Hesbos. Thanks. Wait, sit down. We got to do this.
We'll do it on the next one.
No, we got it this one.
All right, I'm ending it.
I'm
ending
Hey,
it.
Hesbos. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to stuff.